Puerto Rico is just one territory excluded from CELAC. Territories of France, the United Kingdom, Holland, and Denmark are also barred. But Venezuela thinks Puerto Rico should be independent and part of CELAC. Russ Dallen, president and editor-in-chief of the Latin American Herald Tribune, has reported on this push from Venezuela. He joins us live now from Florida. Welcome back to the show. Do you think Puerto Rico could ever become part of CELAC? You know, as we mentioned, Venezuela is pushing, but there are plenty of others who say no.
Thank you, Elaine. It is indeed possible. Of course, they're pushing for independence, but they're trying to do that to basically bring attention to the cause and kind of be a burr and a thorn and rub it in America's face that they weren't invited to this party. But the U.S. was actually helpful in setting it up in the fact that they pushed, for example, Chile to be the first president pro temp of the organization. And the first summit was indeed held by Sebastián Piñera in Chile. So that was a compromise that worked out for both sides in terms of the left and the right of Latin America.
CELAC is still young. How does it progress or continue without former Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez, who obviously championed this organization?
Yes, without Chavez, it's definitely missing both its court jester and its bank. However, you know, there is a great many people in the region. 600 million are, I think, under the CELAC umbrella, is what they have to say, and part of this, the first 2 days, or we're seeing a lot of trade deals being done. For example, Brazil just opened up the new port that they've loaned and spent $1 billion on in Cuba. Mexico is trying to push for an exploration and production agreement to search for more oil around Cuba. As a matter of fact, that seems to be the basic bottom line, is everyone's learning from Venezuela that while capitalism invests, communism strikes oil, and I think that's the hope of the Castro regime.
All right, another big day tomorrow with the world leaders. All right, Russ Dallen, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us from Florida.